remember what team ran it earlier. I think it was during the group stage where they just switched it around and they forced the axe, but
it's the lane as he's going to completely cut off the creeps. Maybe he's very low here on the regen. He's used that last tango, but is going to jump in the support rotation from DDC, and a quick and decisive kill does go the way of LGD. Never saw that one coming.
The supports stand a little further back. I think they only utilize maybe 3/4 of the range.
Spider lanes, they're hunting. MMY quickly dealt with. Maybe unable to do much about this. The Flame Guard is still active, but City right now.
And Brood's having the time of her life.
What is Brood not having the time of her life?
I've seen some sad Broods.
Mostly if there's a Dark here, it feels like. Mid lane, there is a jump onto oldchicken. Avalanche not enough. Good rotation there with a hasted Sylar. So far, it really... Both teams have just planted a ward down. Guess they didn't see each other's. As Sylar's going to wait out this bottom rune. Not yet level 6 though. They dropped the Tomb Burn on the high ground. They're going to commit the Brood in. Great time to shut down the Wolf. And Red easily dealt with there. So going back to the bane of teams' existences, and you can see EHOME know how to play around it, although Lanm has been trapped down here a bit by the Wolves. He got the ward down. They're going to look to quickly de-ward this as well, dropping the sentry. They know if they find a bane in the trees, there must be a ward there, so very well played by LGD. The one to reveal maybe here.
He still hasn't had his blink yet. His blink's still on the stash.
Oh, he's going to get caught by the chains. He's going to chuck him up and down, and that is actually going to prompt the Ember to run the hell away.
Oh, he didn't get the rune. He doesn't know what rune Tiny has.
And in fact, there's also a haste turn on CTY. Finds the 2 hero shackle. Beautiful way to start up the fight. It's not a very highly level shackle, but it's enough. 2 heroes quickly get devoured. His old 11 makes the pilgrimage all the way from the radiant bottom, keeping all 3 cores down. We still have yet to see the Doom actually make an offensive play as rOtk just works on the tombstone bottom lane. Kaka works on punching him, is going to heal up his tomb a little bit longer. They do get the Doom off, but CTY's here. Shackle going to fly, latching Sylar to his own invisible wolf. Chasing. They might even be able to get a deny, even if Kaka goes into that range where he would die, and CTY does it. Beautifully played. Very simple stuff, and now at long last, the blink is ready. Sylar immediately forced to turn tail and run.
The gank and the threat on the Ember Spirit, like into a shackle or something else.
I'll check in a little bit of help here. It is not a max avalanche, but he finds a squishy support. Quick takedown on the Wyvern in the top lane. A slam dunk for him.
Likely their decision to not put enough pressure on the Brood early. I think Ember can handle the lane fine, and it's just really crucial not to lose your T1 tower so early in the game, especially when you have a Lycan and a Visage in the game who both...
Chicken gonna go back for the blink, for the drums.
They need Dagons.
Why not, honestly? So much for your Wyvern DDC bottom lane. Quickly dealt with. And EHOME now. Hey, let's push in that tower as well.
Currently creep skipping, but not really sure how many heroes are behind him. Ember Spirit with
the grip top lane. They found out rOtk. There's the decay, the follow-up from the shackle power shots there. And once again, Doomed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Ben. It brings a smile to my face. Well, LGD losing their tier 2 mid now. Going out with a whimper thus far, not even really attempting to mount any sort of resistance. His oldchicken starts to feast on some delicious droppings. Winter Wyvern down next, and they're going to push in looking for more. They've got the Spiderling army grouping up. Is there any stopping the squad? Power shot crashing through, and there's the Blake, the toss back into the Spiderling army. Hello, rOtk! Meet my babies. Down he'll go as well. They keep on pressing in. The tower's in danger now. The Lycan just watches while this all happens. Really unable to get much done. Even the familiars getting cleaned up. Nobody's outside of the base. Honestly, LGD looking like they're a dead man walking at this point. Not even trying to mount a defense here. They have the Winter's Curse available. Even with the retreat, this would probably be that time, but at the same moment, they get the Aghanims up on CTY, and they keep on going. Another Blake, a toss back. Oldchicken, you said not styling, Ben, but now they're starting to, as they chuck Sylar back. The Windranger of CTY looking to finish him off. Needs that one more auto tech for the focus fire. Gets a couple, will secure the kill. The Brood chucks the spider lanes all over the place. Oh my goodness, they'll buy back the Lycan here. Only 18 minutes in. LGD getting completely run over. They may lose oldchicken, but that's just the Aegis. Time for round 2. They've committed the Doom onto CTY. They fought back on the Broodmother as well as the Wyvern. EHOME wanting to close this out. Now can LGD fight that crucial turning fight? They do get the Tiny at long last. A couple of kills going their way. And Old 11 with the buyback. They at least get these lanes out a little bit. The Lycan able to push past the river. First time in a long time, but CTY is going to look to hunt him there. There's the shackle shot connecting with the focus fire follow-up. BOT is coming in from the Ember. This may dissuade CTY. Then the Blake, the toss as well. The Wolf has been slain. Maybe still trying to find that big trade. Gets the Windranger for now. Does he hunt?
Even if you can't kill him, he has to be worried about, oh, what if a support's behind him and I get doomed with a Scorched Earth. Without that, he can just kind of go wherever he wants.
Welcome to the Slam Gem, says oldchicken. They get the grip off onto DDC. The dunk was there, but it was on the Flame Guard. Now the Orchid coming through as maybe scoots away to the left. Does slide a fist. Does he have the Remnant? Balls up over the tree line. Take this down. Just very textbook play, getting the mid and bottom lanes pushed in, constantly scouting the pit. As soon as the Roach is up, everybody runs there. And there's just no way LGD could take that risk of contesting, so... Of course, it has taken a while since they last made that pressure up. Elsewhere, rOtk gonna get caught out. There's a grip on him. This is looking to be the death of rOtk. Kaka giving him the zombie claw, trying to focus him now. One last swipe will be enough for the kill. And rOtk does not have buyback, down for 50 seconds. Kaka, there's the Winter's Curse onto oldchicken, but CTY turns with the Desolator, laying into rOtk. They committed a doom on a catapult. Oh no! rOtk having his own blitz moment here on the big stage as MMY will get cleaned up. EHOME now crushing through the base. The BKB gets popped. Sylar's going to be finished off. Everybody having to back out. And EHOME, it looks like a free lane of racks at this point.
Oh man, pulling a blitz. Whew. That's tough. I think he might have been like glimmered right before too, when he wanted to do the tiny. So maybe we can give him...
I mean, we can definitely give him more credit than Blitz, that's for sure. That's no problem. LGD on their last legs here in game one of this best of 3 showdown. The Blake card from oldchicken. Does he go for the toss back? No. Playing it safe. Just buying time for the siege. The Sleight of Fist crashes through, and EHOME do start to drop a bit low. They've got a fresh tombstone now, but again, the familiars deal with it nicely. At the same time, Tiny Claw.
Also, they did actually have a pick to deal with it. It could have been worse. Imagine if EHOME actually had the last pick.
That's true. I don't think their last pick did much to deal with it, though. oldchicken, Lanm Kaka on the low ground. Not yet committing fully, but they are going to go for the curse here. And CTY does some decent damage to oldchicken. Got the Deso debuff on him as rOtk runs in. Quickly dies. Did manage to doom the correct target here as in an enemy hero. And so they might be able to tear this one around. They do get the tiny, but still staying alive. And now Brood joins the fight. Blinks in, jumps onto the lake, and almost finishes him off with the spawn spider. He turns around, pops the BKB onto maybe he goes. There's the silence. The bash as well. Maybe. No, he might drop. He's so close. Not quite. oldchicken, has he gone in too far? He's creating space as CTY focuses frantically on objectives. They're going to buy back the Wyvern. The shackles there. It's on to 2. CTY. No. Denied by DDC. Still goes through with the power shot. Trying to get the kills in 11. Jumps it again. EHOME at long last. They're going to put LGD to bed. But this one never, and I mean never, felt like LGD had a chance.
Time to ban Brood.
Outdrafted, and then the execution was there.
It was just so good at picking them apart, though, and kind of make them play like 5 solo players, which is exactly what EHOME wants LGD to do.
It seems like EHOME has a much clearer sense of identity in the draft. If you look at how quickly they picked those first 2, how long rOtk took, or the team took, I should say, debating what that second pick was. They ran out of, towards the end of their bonus time, they seemed a little hesitant in the draft, and then it was reflected in how the game developed from there.
They need to adapt, man. They're like dinosaurs.